The lost river of the Wildwood. Once upon a time, in a vast, untamed forest called Wildwood, there was a river that sparkled like silver and ran through the heart of the land. The animals of Wildwood loved the river, for it provided them with fresh water, fish to catch, and a place to bathe and play. The river was so important that all the creatures, from the smallest squirrel to the mightiest bear, depended on it. One day, the river suddenly stopped flowing. The trees and plants along its banks dried up, and the animals grew worried. "What has happened to the river?" asked Rosie the rabbit, hopping around in a panic. "Without it, we'll have nothing to drink." The wise old owl, Ophelia, perched high in a tree and surveyed the land. "I believe the river has been blocked," she said in her calm, deep voice. "But we must be brave and find where it has gone. Only then will we save Wildwood." And so, a brave group of animals gathered to go on a quest to find the lost river. There was Leo, the courageous lion, whose roar could shake the tallest trees; Ellie, the clever elephant, who always found a way out of tricky situations; and Benny, the quick-witted fox, who had a nose for finding hidden paths. Rosie the rabbit came along too, hoping to help in any way she could. They traveled through thick forests, crossed over hills, and climbed rocky mountains. Along the way, they met many wild animals who offered their help. A family of beavers, skilled at building and damming, pointed them toward a large cliff where they thought the river had been blocked. As they approached the cliff, they could hear the distant sound of rushing water. But when they reached the top, they saw something shocking. A giant pile of rocks and fallen trees had completely dammed the river. Without the animals' help, the river couldn't break free. "We'll need to work together," said Ellie, looking at her friends. "I'm strong enough to move some of these logs, and Benny's sharp mind can find the best way to clear the path." But just then, a mighty roar echoed from behind the pile of rocks. A huge, grumpy bear named Bruan emerged from the shadows. "What are you doing to my river?" he growled. "We're not here to harm it," Leo the lion said, stepping forward with his bold voice. "We just want to help the water flow again. The forest is suffering, and we need the river to survive." Bruan scowled. "I didn't want to block the river, but I've been having a terrible time with the flooding. My cave keeps getting filled with water every time it rains." Ellie nodded in understanding. "The water has been overflowing because the river isn't flowing the right way. We need to clear the dam and fix the path so the water won't flood your home anymore." With the help of the beavers, the animals worked together. Benny the fox found the best spots to remove the rocks, while Rosie the rabbit and Bruan carefully moved the heavy logs. Ellie used her strength to shift the larger boulders.